Hello, hello, hello. Hi, it's Wednesday. It is What a Time to Be Alive Wednesday. So, I am so excited to hop in here and chat with you all for a few minutes because a video popped up from last year as a reminder on this day. I posted this video of me having this like really deep, emotional, like raw, real reaction to what the uprising of the Black Lives Matter movement last year after George Floyd's murder. I was fit to be tied, as my mother and grandmothers all say. And last year I posted this very raw video. My tongue was green. I was crying. It was a really dark time in my life at that time. And it was a dark time for just so much going on, right? I mean, we were right in the thick of a global pandemic. Like I had mentioned, the marches were happening. Like George Floyd had just been murdered. Like so many things were going on. And it was just kind of the culmination of that, the culmination of like me having like just this really hard time at work at that time, and how like I just was unhappy. I was unhappy. I was so unhappy. I was, I'd had a moment of super vulnerability with a friend of mine where I was just like, I don't think I can do life anymore. Like it's just been too hard. I'm tired. And I got on the phone again with this friend, and then I talked to a few other friends, and here we are. I still kept doing life. And the video popped up, and I didn't watch it again. I actually haven't watched it in a long time. And my sis, Jen Pasaloff, shared it. And it went crazy. It went bananas. Everybody was sharing it. Hi, sunshine. Everybody was sharing the video. Everyone was like, not everyone. I mean, I'm not, self-grandizing here, but a lot of people shared the video. And as a result of the video being shared, I think that a lot of opportunities came my way. As a result, I gotten a bunch of new followers and all these, I had no idea that it was going to take that sort of turn or what was going to happen. And honestly, I was going to delete the live after I was done. And I'm glad I didn't, because it moved a lot of people, and a lot of my friends who happen to be white shared it with their family, and a lot of their family and their parents were literally like, I had no idea that Black people were still having a hard time at life. Like truly, there were people, and there are still people to this day who believe that, but there were truly people who last year believed that. And for me, it was wild, but it was also kind of like not wild at the same time, because things still continued to transpire thereafter. Yes, sunshine, wild. And I was like, how could you not be aware of what's happening? But also a lot of people they were making a choice not to be aware. And what sparked this video for me to create it was a friend of mine who I went to college with. I love you, sunshine. You're amazing too. I went to college with, sent me a text and was like, I'm taking this course by Rachel Cargill. Like, I think everybody signed up at that course. Everybody bought that How to Be Anti-Racist book, right? And put up a black square and, was like, alrighty, the Juneteenth, events started to happen, and now it's a holiday on my calendar, and racism became, oh my gosh, racism is real. And so for me, I just got into this point, I was like fed up. I was tired. And I don't even remember a lot of what I said. Like I said, I haven't watched the video since I did it, because I just don't want to return back to there, but because it just is not where I need to be anymore. And then I realized in that moment, I think that sparked like the ignition for me to really say yes to myself and resigning from my corporate job at the end of last year. So December 18, 2020. And I'm getting on here because that video did come up. It was a year ago. And y'all, I have been having the best since that time. I am so glad I didn't quit on life. I am so happy that I continue to say yes to what the universe and God had planned for me, because when I put that out, afterwards, I started a candle line, the I Am Candle Collection. Please check us out. Follow our page if you're not already. Check out the website. I started a candle line. I started a podcast with one of my best friends, Jennifer Pasteloff, called What Are You Bringing? I created relationships with people who I still have yet to meet that I met on social media, created partnerships with brands that I've been following for years, that I've been like, dream checklist to work with for years. And now I have these relationships, and I got closer to a lot of people that I grew up with who were like, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. And we had these really beautiful, hard conversations. And more than anything, fam, what I have learned over this past year since that video, that I am a dynamic human who embodies joy on a daily basis. Love is my life. Love is my limit. And I am passionate and impassioned to be here, to serve, and to see my mission come to life. So I felt like, oh my goodness, had I given up, had I said no more, had I quit, who knows how many lives would not have been impacted by my presence. And I'm not saying that in a boastful way. You too can say this about your life if you, like me, had a moment where suicide was an option, was something that you thought about, and you decided, no, I'm going to continue on. Take a moment, take a second to assess. Yes, people have been affected because you said yes to life. You said yes to you. You said yes to the mission that God put you here to fulfill. You said yes to the mission that the universe put you here to do. So praise God. Yes, praise my beautiful friends that said, no, no, no. You matter. Let's remember that you matter. So I just got fired up thinking about like, oh my goodness, now it's been 6 months since I've been a full-time entrepreneur living my purpose. I get to do what I love every single day and get paid for it. And here's a secret. I would do it for free, but I'm not. But I am doing things so people like me, young girls like me, young Black girls like me who've lost their mom at a young age, people who are grieving the death of never having a relationship with their mom, who are just struggling with never even knowing ma nurturing energy, can have access to free resources. That's why I started my fund, Embodying the Energy of Joy, to raise money for this platform that I will be launching soon in the next few weeks. And so I am beyond thrilled. I am beyond grateful, y'all. I'm jumping out of my seat about how excited I am to still be alive, to still have breath in my lungs, air in my body, a beating heart, a sparkle, not just from the filter here that I love so much, but a sparkle in my eye, and saying, yes, every day I get to. It gets to be easy. It gets to be easy. Life is beautiful. I walked 5 miles this morning. Y'all, I think I added another mile to my 4. I walked 5 miles this morning. I met up with my friends Dion and Julius and their dog at the park, and it was fantastic. We walked around the park. We talked about just everything. We talked about, distance Reiki. We talked about it all, and I was thinking to myself, goodness gracious, what a gift this life is. How many people miss out because it's not going the way that they want it to go? Things aren't happening in their time frame. Had I been disobedient and kept doing things my way, because I didn't have XYZ lined up, a perfect business plan, a perfect amount of money, a ton of money set up to launch into full-time entrepreneurship. My God, how much I would have been missing out. But guess what? I went and did what I needed to do. I needed to stay firm. I needed to stay brave in my pursuit of authentic joy. And that's what I'm doing today. That's why I'm so excited to talk to you guys today. All of you who joined in here or who may be watching it later, I am thrilled to be living this life. Someone asked me what my title was for this upcoming retreat that I'm a part of, that I get to teach at. And I said, a yogi embodier of joy. Because that's what I am. That's my title. That's what I get to do. I get to do it through yoga. I get to do it through meditation. I get to do it through Reiki. I get to do it through brand ambassadorship. I get to do it through entrepreneurship. I get to do it through CMOS, Geneva CMOS. I get to do it through friendships. I get to do it through love. Loving myself and loving other people in the process. Allowing love to lead the way, to be the director, to guide my ship, to fan my sails, friends. That is what is so exciting about life right now. That is what empowers me, and what emboldens me is just this. Allowing and saying, I need help, friends, for someone to help fan my sails. Please help me. That was the first step in me staying and being here where I am today. And then people who stepped up, friends. I've developed amazing friendships, again, like I said, from people that I have yet to even meet. I met them on social media. Fantastic humans. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who is here. Thank you to everyone who is allowing me to be part of their, I saw someone say on this comment, and I just have to call it this, Beyonce's internet. Because that's fantastic. I was like, it is Beyonce's internet, right? And so just thank you all so much, because a year ago, quite literally a year ago, I did not know which way I was coming and going. I was riddled in grief and sorrow and sadness, and I just couldn't find joy if it was like a light from the sun shining right into my heart. I couldn't find it. But here we are. I made a decision. I decided I'm going to move my body in joy. I'm going to eat good food in joy. I'm going to drink delicious drinks in joy. I'm going to be my authentic self in joy. And fully embodying the joy inside of me, and allowing myself to be mirrors for those who want to see it. So that is what is so exciting. That is what firing me up right now at the start of this beautiful new month. Hi, Nakia, my sis. This is what it's all about, friends. Saying yes, saying, you know what, like things are hard. They might be hard. They might have been hard. They might be hard right now. They might have been hard for a long time. But guess what? They don't stay that way. So you can take the advice from me, from a person who 1 year ago was considering life no more. And saying and staying and repeating and going and saying, all right, how can I be liberated? How can I be free? How can I help other people embody joy, be free, be loved? How can I invite more of that energy into the lives of so many people who I know who are just chomping at the bits for it, but they just can't find it? They need guidance. They need help. They need someone cheering for them. Sometimes you need this. There's been people who, like I said, I have yet to meet, like that are just like cheering for me, and I'm cheering for them, because guess what? One win, we all win. Healthy heart, healthy mind, healthy body, healthy soul. And I said yes. Because I refuse any other. I refuse anything less. I refuse the bare minimum. I refuse just skirting by. I refuse to be like tuckered away just because I don't have it all picture perfect. Because what is picture perfect anyway? What is it, right? I know what joy is, and I also know what sorrow is too. And joy feels better. But you can have both if you are moving through the sorrow right now. Move through it, but know that you can have joy at the same time. Grief, whoo, man, grief is tricky. It shows up in the most like hidden places sometimes. And sometimes it's super obvious, and sometimes you're like, whoa, I didn't know I was still dealing with that. Let it come. Invite it in. Have a cup of coffee with it. Have a tea. And say, all right, I no longer need you at this level right now. I'm going to let joy and love take over. That's what's going to happen. But grief is like, okay, girl, I might show up again. And I'll be like, okay, girl, well, I'll see you when you get here, and I'll be ready. The other day, yesterday, to be exact, I woke up and I was like, felt a little, and then I was like, ooh, no, nope. We're not going to start that now. We're not going to do that. That doesn't serve us. And it's not spiritually bypassing. What it is where I am and my journey is being able to recognize and say, okay, I know what I need. I know what's happening in my body. I know where this is all stemming from. Addressing it fully, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's like embarrassing, addressing why I'm feeling this way so then I can nip it right in the bud. Remember, we have options. It gets to be easy. It gets to be easy, friends. Life is beautiful. It gets to be beautiful. It doesn't have to all include being multimillionaires, even though that's my trajectory. I'm claiming it unapologetically. And that's not to shame anyone who is like, you know what, I'm good where I am in my life. What I have, fantastic. But I know that what I want to do and what that takes. My mother passed away at 47 from pancreatic cancer. I was 19 years old. I never knew my father. I hadn't seen him since I think I was 2 years old. He died in 1999. And last year, I decided that I needed to heal that, forgive my father, forgive myself, so that we both can now thrive in this relationship with him being in his spiritual realm and me being here. Because guess what? It's an important relationship. It's something that has changed my life, making that decision. Me also recognizing that what I love about me and saying that out loud and making a list of how you want to feel each and every day. I want to feel good. I want to feel at peace. I want to feel joy. I want to feel happiness. I want to feel hydrated and moisturized. A question, I'm in Rachel Rogers' We Should All Be Millionaires course. And one of the questions is, when you become a millionaire, how will you feel? And I sat for a moment and I looked around. I was at my desk and I was like, I want to feel exactly like I feel right now. And that just really made me so happy. It made me so happy that I could authentically say, I want to feel how I feel now, except I'm able to help more people. I'm able to help more people. I'm able to help more people have resources and accessibility to healing, to understand that it is not this one linear way, to educate them on the different modalities that are available for everyone, no matter your religious background, no matter how you grew up, how you identify, man, woman, gender, fluid, however you are. I want it to be accessible to everyone. Everyone. So, yeah, y'all, I just wanted to hop on here because, my goodness, I am feeling amazing. And the cool thing is, it was a year ago where I couldn't touch this emotion if it was right in front of me. And here we are, because I decided. We all get to decide. We all do. Unless you're locked up, then I don't know how you watching this, but like, we all get to decide. We all get to decide. And what will you decide? What will your next year look like? What will your from today on look like? And you don't have to have a plan. I'm not saying go and map it out. I'm just saying, like, what we can control is how we feel and how we think about how we want how we would like the trajectory of our lives to go. Recognizing what you need, rather than, like, you know, oh, being obsessed with all the wants and the material things and whatnot. What do you need first? Are all your needs being met? Are all your needs being met? Okay, if all your needs are being met, let's amplify on what you already have. Yeah, amplification. Enhancing upon the love that you already feel for yourself. That's what it is. There's no lack of love for self. There's just some people whose love tank is a little lower than others. So here we are. Let me remind you, let me help you amplify, enhance upon your love tank, your joy tank, your exuberance. Shine that shit. Let your free flag fly. I was going to say freak flag fly, but that's a different live. Let your joy flag bloom and grow and prosper and ignite and inspire those around you. So beautiful, beautiful souls, you are a mirror for how to treat yourselves. You inspire people around you. Let's go. You do, you do. If I can make a video about being sad and crying on the internet and people share it, hey, I'm going to get on here and do videos just like this, because my goodness, we need more joy bursts and blooms on this planet now more than ever. And I'm raising my hand, both of them, and saying, I'm taking the job. I've applied, shown all of my qualifications, and I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all ready? Because I know I am. I'm excited. I'm excited. I am excited. Yes, Natasha. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Man. Love is dope. Love is dope. Love is dope. Self-love is the dopest. Self-love is the jam. That's the wave. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. So, I love y'all. And I pray that the rest of this day is the best day ever. That y'all stay grounded in your seat of awareness and saying yes, deciding that it gets to be easy, saying yes to the life you've always wanted for yourself. Saying yes to the life that you've always wanted for yourself. So we're going to decide, we're going to get honest about our story, honest about our past, because guess what? It's already happened. Get honest about it. You ain't got to tell everybody if you don't want to. Share it with maybe a few people that you trust. And then let's move past it. Let's move towards the person you are meant to become. So I'm so excited. I'm working on some pretty cool events this month that I'm so excited to share when they're ready. We're going to be doing an International Day of Yoga event on Monday, June 21st. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be live streamed and in person here if you live in Los Angeles. And I've got something coming up with Liz Arch. And also, hopefully I'll get to do something for Juneteenth too. So I don't have details for that quite yet, but I'm pretty sure I'll be in, I'm going to go to Leimert Park and see what's happening there. So maybe I'll be doing something there. So yes. So I am here to tell you there's so much that can happen, that can change, that can transpire in your life in a matter of a year. A year ago, I could not have voiced, I could not have been sitting here, I could not have been fully in my joy the way that I am right now. So keep at it. Keep going. And I will see you guys hopefully soon. I got to go and get ready to teach yoga to some clients at their beautiful home. I'm so excited. I love yoga. I love Reiki. I love meditation. And guess what? I love you. So, y'all, hey, Allie. Y'all, listen, stay brave, all right? Stay brave. Keep saying yes, stay deciding, and stay making this decision that you matter, you are enough, and life gets to be easy, because it can change in a year. It could change in a matter of 6 months. It can. It's possible. I don't have a large financial backing, not even close. But guess what? I decided that my life, if I was going to stay here and do this life, I'm going to do it on my own terms. I'm going to do it on the terms that God planned for my life. The universe set forth. The universe has already decided. And so it is. All right, I love y'all. Have a fantastic rest of the day, and we will talk soon. Stay brave in your pursuit of joy. Bye.